Full power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We gonna rock like Ham Doom and the Doomites that came in. Yeah, we working. Just a quick one. We working. I told you we was working. I told you. You didn't believe me. It's Veterans Day. How I could not come to work on Veterans Day. I'm a veteran. I run this. You just watching me run this. Yeah, we outside. We chilling. It looks scared, if you ask me. Cause you scared. They say if you scared, get a dog. But that dog looks scared because you scared. They take on the personalities of their master. So if you don't got the right mindset, that dog is scared like running around. We back before we take flight to go to headquarters. Before we take flight to go do some moves. This is what it is today. Bare knuckle style. How y'all doing out there? You enjoyed those lives yesterday? I know you did, because I did. I want to thank all those that participated in watching it. Now we must be on our journey to head back into the next level of life form. You understand? This brick wall held us down. I noticed something about this brick wall in the headquarters, so I'm running a test run to see how the numbers run. But it's going to be okay. You know why? Because I'm Ham Doom. I'm running the numbers across the board for little YouTubers. I just noticed how I help out little YouTuber channels. I'm proud to say I do that. I'm proud to say when I meet people, they ain't have that amount of subscribers, and I go back and check them again, they about the number over than when I looked at them in the previous time. I'm proud of that. So that goes to only show you how much I give back to the community, especially if you want to deal with this YouTube community. So I'm out there giving back. I'm making surprise visits on places and things. I'm moving around, smiling, shaking hands, kissing, hugging. You heard? So taking autographs, signing things. We in the trenches. We fighting for dear life. I went to the spot and said, what is this? My man, they said, nah, this is something else. So we back on how you and him was at that card game in that hot kitchen. And when we left from the kitchen, it smelled like butt. It had a butt smell to it. It was hot. The kitchen was hot. You know how them hot kitchens be, especially when you cooking fried chicken. You know how you went in the kitchen when your moms and your pops was just getting busy. You could smell something in there, and they try to say, "What? What you smell? What you smell?" I'm cooking. That's probably them dirty clothes you ain't got in that you didn't clean. That's what your moms will say when you know, like, what's that smell? And everybody like, what smell? You know somebody been in there having sex. You all know that smell. They try to cover it up with a blunt. Still can't get that smell out. Because back then they didn't know about the proper soaps. Black African soap, Dr. Bronner soaps. Eating properly, you don't have that smell in the new time. Back then they had that nasty smell. Sex smell, butt smell. It smelled like butt. Every time we walked in, I'm like, what's that smell? It smelled like butt. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't wash up before you went and got busy? You nasty. Just came, you supposed to wash up. If you got somebody that said, no, I care, I like it like that because it shows this, I want that. No, you don't. No, we don't. I got to give that strength to the water gods. You ain't getting my strength. I just came from such and such place, and you talking about getting the house. Let's get busy. No, I don't play that nastiness. Not the Ham Doom. No, I got to give my powers to the water guards. When I come from the water guards, then I come see you. Matter of fact, get in there with me. Because you probably didn't take nothing anyway, sitting here all day playing. I don't play that. I don't even want to kiss you when I wake up in the morning for wake. I got to be the first one up. Whoa, don't give me no hug. Don't do none of that. You got to go wash your face. Go talk to the water guards first. Because I got Osama bin Laden alarm clock. I got the Osama bin Laden alarm clock before he got popped. That 10-year run. I got the alarm clock of Osama bin Laden. So you already know I'm moving like that. I'm evolution every minute. I'm in the bathroom taking care of hygiene. Talking to the mirror, getting myself clean. Nippy sitting right there. He's ready to go. I got his coat. I got his harness. You know what I'm saying? No neck leash to break his neck. Got a leash to break his neck. You know, gotta get him a harness to protect him. Better than that, you got a leash on his neck like he gonna break his neck. He looks scared like his neck gonna break. You gotta get him a harness so he can feel confident when he walking. You got the leash on his neck. He feel like he tedious because he don't know if you gonna yank him and pop his esophagus. Everybody got an esophagus if you don't know. You gonna be in the sarcophagus. You keep playing. That's my all my real rights know those language I'm talking about. You're going to be in a sarcophagus after I break your esophagus. Word up. Ain't no stopping this. I'm still hip-hopping this. I'm only 7 minutes into the show. Dougie has 6. Ain't no hocking this, kid. But you still watching this. You see it's just a little Cuban. I got 4 Cubans. Hopping this. Hopping quick. I will get busy, talk battle rap shit to you because you a bitch. I know that. This is a hit. Hold up. Let's get back to the format. Divine Evil. His taste buds is the minds of the people. You'll get shot through the peephole. Different when I came with a different equal. This would be a different Denzel sequel. Part 3 of Man on Fire. Did you see him? He had man on barbed wires. Hanging them. Because they was all liars. That was you. You playing with God that flew higher. That's me. Let me tell you something, B. I look you right in your eyes and tell you you ain't me. I'll let you play the script if I write it for you for free. That's only because you got a penalty. Yeah, we back. We outside. I know you mad at me because I'm busting out these lives. But I had to do my thing because I had to get the thing on overdrive. That's what Ham do. I know you mad I'm out here busting out these lives. But that's what Ham do. He came through in the overdrive. Yeah, it's Veterans Day. Yeah, it's Veterans Day. We'll say some things, but it'll give you a leeway. But on this block is a one-way with a cul-de-sac so I can see who's coming in from the back. Pause. But that's real like that. There's nothing back there but guns in the goddamn shack. You already know we got Shaq. Tall, 22s, up in the boot, back behind the stall. Different when you took a doodle in the urinal. You played yourself. Few of you looking at you while you dancing at your own funeral. This would be a different Roman numeral. It'll be a different fun game for you and who. You can sip a Yoo-hoo. I sip a old classic school chocolate milk with my old crew. That let you know about us. At the lunch tables banging, rhyming. You don't know about us. You had that old kaleidoscope track, that's cool. Now you know about us. I don't care about it. I'm still rocking. By myself. Nobody behind us. Yeah, except the brick wall. Nippy sitting right here, standing tall. We about to take that flight out, y'all. Yeah, take y'all with me. I wish I could bring back Whitney. This would be a different Houston we gotta land or Houston we taking off. If I die, you coming with me. Straight up and down, kid. Bill Bixby. Don't get me mad, man. Please don't. Please don't. I will uplift you and downgrade you at the same time. You'll think he a polar bear with bipolar mind. I said I'll lift you up and drop you off the 9th floor with 9 rhymes. You'll think he's crazy with like a polar bear with bipolar mind. You get it? Rolling around with a different time. Unwind. Came with a different rhyme. Open it up, broke them down with 2 different dimes. That means I had 5 and 5. Everybody eat. $2.50 a piece. Then after that, we get a Dutch. Hold it down, peace. I'm out here, holding it down in the streets. You acting like you the lion. Nah, kid, I'm the beast. I'll override you. Pause. Don't need to ride you. Pause. This would be a different situation on a Coney Island ride, dude. Cyclone. Take you around a few. Then get you in the hellhole. Let it spin or two. I have a sandwich while we in the hellhole spinning, dude. Let's see if you can eat while you spinning, dude. Nah, you can't do that. This is a different format. My demo broke the whole shack. Told you we got 22s the size of shack. Hold up, man. This Ham doing, man. Hold on, what's going on? Oh yeah, Uncle MS Doom. You paid for it. I just want to know what people understand. When people give me what they give me, I come to work. And when they don't have, I still come to work. But when you put me something where and I need to do and I got things rolling, clothes is clean, thank you. Food in the belly, thank you. Sage talking to you, thank you. My libations, thank you. Light bulb is working, thank you. All we got to do is come and produce. I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem with that. Yeah, I ain't got a problem with that. I said, he told him, he said, you mad because Ham came doing the lives. We gonna fix that up with a rhyme. With the bipolar, with the polar bears, with the bipolar mind. You paid for this, man. See, I'm not like them other YouTubers, man. I pay homage. I don't take people money and run. I don't take people money and run. I told my staff, I said, yo, I gotta do this before we bounce. At least let me get an hour in. It only takes an hour a day to study these lessons. That's what I do. I take an hour. Matter of fact, I gotta buy me an hourglass. I'm going back to the old school. Next Cash App coming, I'm buying me an hourglass. Yes. I don't want to deal with no more clocks. I want the hourglass so I know what the hell I'm writing on every hour saying. This would be a different with my hand. I talked to Elijah Muhammad, Noble Drew Ali, got all the master plan. You thought I was crazy out my mind. I came with a hot design. All white, everything, polar bear with a goddamn bipolar mind. I'm just that crazy. I'll flip on you and your old lady. I'll scratch the Benz in your Mercedes. Hold on, dude. Hold on, dude. They paid me. They paid me for this slaughter. They paid me. See, I don't come to work on Fridays. I don't work on Friday. I make appearances. See, you forgot that I told you that in my last classroom. You paid me. What I do, I come and deliver. Neat. No shirt this time. Friday is fish fry. It's Friday fish. Fish, what they call it in jail? Fish Friday. Whatever they call it. Seafood Friday. Whatever. It's hot out there in that kitchen. And when we left, it smelled like butt. You all know when you went in the house and your family members hanging in your friend's house, he got finished smashing some cheeks. The window wasn't cracked fast enough, and y'all walked in to go smoke and get busy because he didn't tell you that he was getting some pussy. He didn't tell you he was getting some pussy. You walked in there, what you did? Yo, it smell like butt. Nah, son, you know, that's some old clothes I had in the back. Oh, you know, the cat came in here and took a shit. You ain't even got a fucking cat. I ain't even see a damn cat in the goddamn house. All I knew is that somebody just left here and it smelled like butt. In Hassan Campbell and Ron Biestinger case, that kitchen was hot. The project windows in Bronx River Projects was not open, knowing that they should have been when cooking that chicken. Thighs. Chicken. Thighs. Hot. Very hot. And it was only few people there dancing and playing and DJ scratching and beating up the batter for that chicken. And all you know is when it was done, it smelled like butt. You know what that butt smelled like. Don't act like you don't know. You went behind your grandmother when she took that doodle, when she went and you went behind to use the bathroom. That smell. That smell, that bam bam smell, that OG. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I had to tell you this, but he wouldn't tell you. So I did. Butt smell. That ain't nothing worse than sweating butt smell, man. That's why I take my time. I don't care if it takes me 30 hours. I design my body up in that bathtub, shower, razors. I take my time. And it comes with weight so you can do things the right way. So you can imagine Bam Bam body all wet, sweaty. And them two guys is playing with chicken, rubbing on Bam Bam with the flour. So it's flour balls all on the floor, like dingleberries. There's so many things I could tell you that they told me to tell you. That them two guys was in the hot kitchen. When they left, it smelled like butt. You know that butt smell. I'm sorry. We all had that. That girl that came tardy. We all went to the girl house tardy that time, and you stuck in the bathroom and used your hand to wipe the balls real quick with the soap that she had. She was like, "Is that my soap you just came out?" You were like, yeah. But you still got them stinky feet socks. You should have just took the whole bath. She probably would have respected you. Me, I'd have did that. I didn't do that. I walked right in there. The girl said, "What's up?" I said, "I just came for the block." She's like, I went in the bathroom. I saw the first towel. You understand? But see, the difference between me and you, I kept a pair in my pocket all the time. Every time we used to get knocked, the police used to always run up when they used to back then. They used to say, "Oh, this guy always keep a pair of underwears in his pocket." And he asked me, "Why you always keep a pair of underwear?" I said, "Because, I'm out here hustling." He respected me. A lot of them hustling dudes was dirty. Not this kid. He's like, "Oh, I respect this guy." He saw me. Why you keep underwears in your pocket every time we come? You hide a drug? I'm like, "Nah. You see it's wrapped up." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because, I go to people's houses and whatnot, and I don't be having nothing, and I like to just take this shower. I want to be smelling fine. I have underwears and a pair of socks." Yep, and my deodorant and toothbrush. I used to always carry me a little knapsack, I called it. Knapsack. The treatment does. I used to call it knapsack. So that when I go to people's cribs, they ain't look at me like I was funny. They could trust me. Because I used to get up before they get up, and I'd be sitting there rolling up. They'd be like, "Oh, you up? You chilling?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good." You ain't smell nothing. Socks and the socks and the dirty underwears was most likely in the same bag or probably dispersed. But being that I had so many fly good stuff, I just rinsed it out. Huh? My phone? Who? I don't got no phone. I'm working on it. Yeah, ain't no phone ringing. I'm good. I got everything right here. All right, team, stop. All right, let me see what's going on. All right. Full power to the people. Yeah, don't play, man. You understand? So I used to throw it away. Or keep them and wash them out. I would wash them out. I'll wash them out. You know what I mean? real neat, real clean. When I'm standing on the block, whatever, just let them hang and dry. Wrap them back up. Recycle for the next day. Laundry bill clean. Feel me? So I was different from you bums, man. So don't play around, Hassan Campbell and Ron B. Stinger. We know what happened in them projects. Ain't nothing like walking in the projects and smelling butt in that room, knowing how tight and maybe how spacious some of those projects buildings was in that hot kitchen. The kitchen was most bigger than one of them rooms anyway. Had to hold the stove, refrigerator, washing machine. So you know how those projects buildings was. And you and Hassan Campbell was in that hot kitchen. And after y'all left, it smelled like butt. It left a butt smell. I don't know how it left a butt smell. But you should tell us. Handprints all over each other. This is a different Twister game here, man. This is a different slapbox game here. This was called We Gonna Get You Later. Got him later. He got him later. That kitchen was hot. The grease was popping. Yeah. Stove was working. Yeah. Hot water running. Yeah. People dancing and running around, slapping cards on the table like they masters of spades and masters of pinochle. We understand what that was. Did a lot of pinocchles. It was a lot of pinocchles, man. It wasn't really that a lot of spades with y'all guys with Bam Bam. Y'all played a lot of pinochle. I never played that game. I stayed away from that game. Yo, we playing pinochle. What? I don't play that. That sound like somebody playing with somebody PP. So I don't play no pinochle, knuckle touching the P. Listen, I ain't with that. Just get the spades. I declare war. Pity pat. No, really want to do pity pat. But I go to pity pat. But I ain't doing no pinochle. Not me. You, Bam, and Hassan Campbell was playing pinochle in that hot kitchen. Pinochle. That's a dangerous game. I'd rather play solitaire. I don't even know how to play that. And I'm the age I am now. But not you. You still got the tactics and the mindset. Pinochle. Bam, bam. Hands touching the flour, touching the chicken, putting it into the grease. Fake apron, you wipe it on your shirt, and you go touch on Bam. Bam. Rob B. Stinger laughing, slapping big globs of spoons of ice cream, not knowing if he's putting it into his mouth or rubbing it underneath his armpits. I don't understand this one. This one is dangerous. These guys had an unnatural behavior when I understood that they was at that card game, and when they left, it smelled like butt. And we all know what that smell is, man. I'm trying to tell you. It's worse than a bag of onions. I smell some underarms to smell some nasty butt like you and Hassan Campbell and Bam Bam in that hot kitchen after that card game. That was deep. That was deep. And it wasn't spades. It wasn't poker. It wasn't 21 blackjack. 3-card Monty. It was pinochle. Why pinochle? What's up with the P? What you doing with the, what's going on? It's pinochle. What? What you doing? We got bumpy knuckles. You know what I mean? But you talking about pinochle. Card game. Can't believe that. Can't believe that. I can't believe it. In that hot kitchen, sweating, hot, dirty. You know I'm going to give the respect to me and my man we put together. Dirty, tight, holy, man-beater shirts on. Running around in boxers and dirty slides. knowing nobody ain't mopped that floor and swept that house. You just dancing around Bam Bam couch, playing pinochle, not spades, not a competition game. You playing pinochle with Bam Bam and Hassan Campbell. That's a deep card game, man. I used to watch the old folks play that. I used to walk away. I was like, what's the name of this? Pinochle. I was like, oh gosh, you get away from this. It's worse than bridge. It's worse than gin. I'd rather play those before I play pinochle. I play all the old folks games before I play pinochle. Reason why? Because you took the fun out of pinochle. You, Bam, and Rob B. Stinger. I mean, of course, and yourself, Rob B. Stinger. Along with Jamal Minto. He loved pinocchles too. He liked to play with Frankfurter pinocchles though. You know, they got all sorts of things like that. You understand? But Bam Bam and Hassan Campbell and Rob B. Stinger, that's their game of life. Twister, they got rid of that one. They said that was too much hands-on. So let's play pinochle so we could get it on. I said too much Twister. What they was doing was too much hands-on. Haas and Rob B. Stinger told Bam Bam, let's play pinochle and let's get it on. I'm telling you what time it is with them. They crazy. Out of all the card games, you could have played any board game. You ran the pinochle. First thing came up, let's play pinochle. Penis, knuckles. Come on, B. Come on, B. You losing your mind. You losing your mind. You feel me? All we trying to do is build and save hip-hop. You got somebody in hip-hop trying to steal, rob us, take us down. And here it is. Rob B. Stinger and Hassan Campbell is playing pinochle with Bam Bam. Not no other card game. Not trying to help out with beats, because Rob B. Stinger rapping now. Bring me the cold ones. So yeah, that's the psychology of this game here with these card games in the hot kitchen. And when they left, it smelled like butter. Why you hit them like that? Below the belt. We had to. We the supervillain. Because somebody going to give me answers pertaining to who was out there. And somebody going to give me answers on why when we went to go get the records, because that's all it was about. We went to go get the records. We went there to go make a move. It was told to me the move was made funny when they walked out that hot kitchen after the card game. Card games always be in the kitchen. But why when it left, it had a butt smell from Hassan Campbell and Rob B. Stinger. It was only 3 people. I went to go get the bag. I went to go get the bag. I told you I told you yesterday. I went to get the bag. I'm gonna keep it real. I was sent to get the bag. It was light. Somebody lost a couple of $100,000 out of that, but that's cool. You're gonna fix that up with Killer Kev and the Tigo show. But the point is, you're gonna tell us, out of y'all 3, why do it? Don't say the food was bad. It was cooking. It was hot in the kitchen. It was hot. It was hot in that kitchen. That means somebody was cooking real good food in that kitchen. But why when we come and take care of the work to pick up the bag, it had a funny smell? We all know marijuana smell like, yo, they was up in there blazing, mad sour, mad dour, or mad whatever. They were just getting lit. You know when you go in there, you can smell a coke cigarette, like, yo, they was up in there blazing, a Wooly, a Coolie. We know. You know when somebody go up in there, they smoking crack, you be like, yo, they up in there smoking some type of crack. Straight cheat, they free basing up in there. We know the smells, B. We know the smells, man. You ain't gonna get away from this one here on why y'all 3 was in that hot kitchen. And when y'all left, it had a butt smell. You're gonna tell us the truth on this one. Not only what made those nightmares real, we found out It was the hot kitchen. That's what made the nightmares real. Huh? It was the hot kitchen. It was the card game. Pinochle. That's what made the nightmares real. Why it smelled like an open air fish market, Ron's Beef Stinger Savage? Yeah, it smelled like fish. But this time, we're going to say the fish smell was possibly tuna fish cans that was left in the garbage. We're going to possibly say that it was smelling like fish. We're going to give them benefit of the doubt. We're going to say it was possible cans of sardines. I hate sardines. Oh, my God. AIP to my grandfather. He'd come here today, I'd probably swing on him if he opened up a can of sardines around me. That's word of my grandfather, son. My grandfather would walk up on me right now with the fishing pole. We can go catch bass, stripes. We can go catch porgies and whiteys. And he come back and slap a can talking about eat this, but while I would smack my grandfather right upside his head. Bald head. Facts. And jump in the Cadillac. And tell him, drive me back home, Grandpa, so I can go watch WHT and HBO. So I can go jerk off, you know what I mean? Back in my days, watching HBO specials. You don't know about that. Before I had Touch Life, you know what I mean? So I was young like that. But yeah, back to you, clown. Had a flashback back to Grandpa's and my man with this fish sandwich. Could have been fish sandwiches. I'm gonna give him credit. Fish and chip sandwiches. Extra tartar sauce and all that nasty stuff. I stopped eating that 3 years ago. And he got the McDonald's filet of fish too. He liked that bread, raw beef steak. Hassan Campbell liked the chicken wings from Ching Chong Fat. And here it is, raw beef stinger like them fish sandwiches from McDonald Mac. Yeah, that's what's happening. But I want to know about that card game. Pinochle. Any other card game but Pinochle. I hate Pinochle, man. I hate that card game. I hate that card game like I hate the fake Pac-Man game. Orbit. I hate that game. You gotta jump up and down, connect the colors, and when you get into the nice spot that you got, the AI will really make you jump off the edge. I hated that game too. I never bought it when I knew it was advanced. Orbit. I left that bum game alone. I'd rather play The Legend of Zelda, kid. But in this case, this card game could have been anything in the world. When do you know black folks come together and eat fried chicken in the hot kitchen? And somebody talking about get the cards. We'll be playing. And you hear somebody yell out, yo, we playing Pinochle. You gonna get everybody that was sitting at that table. They're gonna grab their plate. Probably break out. After they say, what? You must be bugging. Man, let's get the spades going. You know that's a fact. So why Ron B. Stinger and Hassan Campbell and Bam Bam was sitting in that hot kitchen? Hot kitchen. Windows was damn near cracked. Because you know Bam Bam don't like to be cold. He wear a lot of clothes, cloak. So that's how I know that funny smell. It was seeped into his clothes. You understand? It was seeped into the fabrics of Bam Bam clothing. You know Bam Bam wear a lot of cloth. Yeah, I know he wear a lot of cloth on his neck. He don't like that chill. He don't want to be free, smelling like the king that he's supposed to be, like us and all of us. But he want that cover up because he was doing some cover up. But check it out. It was a hot kitchen. It was a hot kitchen. French fries was being cooked. I knew the menu. How I knew the menu? Come on, do I gotta tell you how I know the menu? I'm a menuologist. I'm Hell's Kitchen. I'm Gordon Ramsay, the black version. Huh? He's just a white version of me. Huh? I run the kitchen. Asked the people to see 74. I ran the kitchen. I gave good food out. Kept people healthy. What are you talking about, man? You must be on some new improve. You paid me to come to work. You didn't ask me what kind of work because I don't give you that. You paid me to come to work because you want to know where my mind state is at. I told you, he's heavy in time, out of time sometimes. But this design was more colder than the polar bear, but this time he got a bipolar mind. You still probably didn't catch that. Only my diamond minds know that rhyme. But you're going to figure it out later after I get off that elevator. I run JP Morgan. Told him, clap, what? See you later. You're going to get finished up right at the pit near the alligators. They'll be waiting for you with a spoon, too. And that's messed up. They'll eat everything. After school, too. It's deep. I seen them jump in the pool, too. Can you imagine that? Going to take a swim and see an alligator swimming in the back? Man, blood all in that little blue little pool. How about that? By the time you scream and jump out, he took a bite out of crime. That was heavy. He don't even go to jail. He go right back to the Everglades. Do it again. Raise hell. You playing around. See, I got Tarzan's knife. They won't get me. If Tarzan could do it, I could do it twice. I wish I could do the yell, but I can't do it because I've been smoking all night. But you know, it's heavy out there, man. It's Hamp Doom, the supervillain of YouTube. We appreciate all those that came in the room today. So you paid for this design to work today. You did. You paid for it. This is a bigger clothing wear that you could wear forever. You paid for this one. You didn't know how I was going to make the move, but I made the move. All you knew is that I found out about that kitchen being hot. It took me back to when I was young, playing with my little cousins, running all through the house playing tag, and the kitchen was hot. All you heard was, and all you smelled, and all you gravitated towards was family acting family. Smoke all over the place. Legs crossed by the beautiful aunts and grandmoms and aunties and cousins, older cousins. Legs was crossed with the cigarette in the hand, and all you doing is running back and forth. Somebody is cooking fried chicken. You know this, man. You seen this happen before. And all you know, it was hot. What do you do when you run back and tell your cousins in the room? I ain't going back in there. It's hot. I don't know how they do it. They immune to it. It ain't hot for them. It's hot for you. It wasn't hot for them. They knew what to do. They cracked the little window. They ain't want that chill on their back. You understand? You run around with your hormones, learning things from your cousins and them. Your adrenaline is all through the hook, all through the sky, all through this, all through that. Of course it's going to be hot when you go in that kitchen. But in this case, there wasn't no kids. In Hassan Campbell and Raw Beef Stinger and Bam Bam Kitchen, there wasn't no kids running around. I repeat, there wasn't no kids. In this broadcast system of Hamp Doom, a.k.a. Hassan Campbell Life Stories TV, no kids and animal was harmed in this stories. And if there was, I would not be here today because I'd be out there breaking somebody's face. Immediately, expeditiously. And I'll film that. And y'all can keep that and make me go viral for the rest of the time I be in jail. And I come home and we'll have the page back rocking again. Back at new maintenance. So in this case, it was some grown men dancing around with a mentality of a psychological drug, of a psychedelic drug that they took from Bam Bam's medicine cabinet. See, you was told to stay away from the skull and the crossbones in that medicine closet, cabinet. You was told to stay away from that skull and crossbones in that medicine cabinet. You was told. Ron B. Stinger and Hassan Campbell, you knew those were Seroquels, 900s. You knew those were Seroquels, 750s. Anything over 500, knock out an elephant. You knew that. I was in the shelter. I used to sell Seroquels. I used to pop a 400. I used to take a half for 800. I took an 800. I better take an 800 right now. I better take an 800 right now. What time is it? I better take an 800 milligram of Seroquel right now. Because if I take it any other time, I ain't waking up until the next following 2 days. So don't tell me that you don't know why it was smelling like butt after you went in that medicine cabinet and had a good time playing with those pills from Bam Bam's medicine cabinet. So you played at your own risk. You played at your own risk. You and Hassan Campbell. You played at your own risk. It was only 3 of y'all in the house, helping them prepare for a fake psychological Zulu Nation party of a gathering of 25 people. So y'all had about 3 bags of fried chicken being prepared. And in the presentation of the fried chicken being prepared, it wasn't nothing else but just fried chicken, you nasty bums. You ain't had no carrots. You ain't had no celery. You ain't had no tomatoes. You ain't had nothing. Not Bam Bam. You see how big he is? Smelling like butt. Huh? Smelling like butt. And along with you two guys, you taking Seroquel's 800 milligrams, not knowing that you talking about those of Tylenol. Not only that, he crushed them up, sprinkled it in the flour. Y'all thought that was flour. Bambaataa had a whole bag of Seroquel crushed up as flour, dipping the chicken in there, feeding you in that hot kitchen. Like Bobby Brown was making his fried chicken and cocaine. He thought it was gold medal flour. It was real cocaine. Everybody was eating Bobby Brown's chicken. They was dancing on stage. It was heavy out there in the rain. But in this case, with Bam Bam and Hassan Campbell and Rob B. Stinger Brain, they knew the playing of that card game. Who was the ace? And who was the joker? We ain't gonna go past the jacks, because you could have been a jack. You wasn't no king. I'm gonna cut you. Could have been a cross-dresser queen. I might drop that on you. You could have been that cross-dressing queen on that card game. There's only a few color coats out there. Who was the joker? Who was the ace? Who was the jack? I know you wasn't no king, but I'm gonna give you cross-dressing queen. That's you. That's you. You knew Bambaataa had that bag, and it was a little. I knew you looked at that bag and said, "Dad, that's all the flour we got." He said, "Yeah, this is all I could. You could do it. Just take your time and sprinkle a little." And you didn't even know. You ain't even know you was dipping your chicken wings in crushed up Seroquel, 800 milligrams, like it was gold medal flour. Y'all fell asleep and woke up with Franks in your mouth. Nathan Franks. Because they said, I don't know nothing. So it was Nathan. And you them project dudes in the Bronx, y'all do the nastiest stuff with ghetto food. Just like we used to do back in the days with the cheese and all that dumb stuff. Because we was poor. But you're still having those tactics. You still putting mayonnaise on top of your Franks. We don't do stuff. We stopped doing that after they told us to stop. We been stopped. But you and Raw B Stinger still slapping mayonnaise. Y'all bugging out. Knowing that's against the code. Even in the food company, they wouldn't even do that sucker stuff. Even the chef will look at, what? You made what? You throw that in on your new clothes. He'll smudge it on your new clothes. Because you just that soft. But now we know why those nightmares was real. Now we knew what made them real. Now we know. It was the 800 milligrams of Seroquel. Don't you play with those, man. Stay away from those. It'll knock out an elephant. It'll knock out an elephant for about like 5-10 minutes. Let alone a tranquilizer knock them out for a few hours. So you can imagine if it could put down an elephant, it'll put you down. And in that case, them two guys, you don't feel nothing. Ask me how I know. I just told you how I know. Unfortunately, I was protected around my people. Because if you had that around those people, that was something different. You was waking up with different mayonnaise on your face, on your sandwich. This wasn't no halal mayonnaise either. This wasn't that halal white sauce either. This was Bam Bam sauce. This was Bam Bam sauce. Feel me? So you better get it together and stop playing. Because Raw B Stinger, you ain't gonna be sitting back with 30,000 subscribers and ain't putting in no work. My job is to come get those who ain't working and got those numbers like that, lying to the peoples about this subscribing count. And I feel like you misled us about that. So I'm coming to get mines, man. By any means. You gonna get this work. You and your boy Hassan Campbell together. Bunk beds. Bunk bed caskets. 12 feet. Giving 12 feet. Yeah, both of y'all. You want to be with him, right? That's your man, right? You love him, right? Of course you do. Who don't love their brother? I love MS. I love MS. My man on the show right here. I like my man Ralph Doom. I love him. I love Soapbox Willie. But y'all two got a different type of love. This love is different when LL said he needed love. Because all those dudes knew about Bam Bam. They all knew. But y'all two got some explicit story. Everybody else got paid. Became rappers and lifelines and achievement awards. Y'all dudes is running around giving us this story on YouTube, playing with our psychosis about some man that you played that risk. You played at your own risk when you went in the kitchen to cook. You whipped it, did you not? You put your hand in the bag. That's how your wrist went in there with your hand. That's a part of the wrist. You put your wrist in the bag. You knew the bag had a different batter smell, but you thought it was bad because he said, oh, that's old flour. My grandmother gave it to me. Oh, one of the Zulu Nation's esoteric brothers gave it to me. It's one of those gold dust of flowers that make the food taste Zulu Nationness. And you took mine and you ran off. You cooked it. Hassan was talking pertaining to how he's laughing with the checks. And he was you was happy because you got 30-something thousand. He got 450-something thousand. Bam is collecting money. That's 490-something thousand. Well, that's Green Eye's piece of love. And I love Green Eye. But y'all two had a different type of love. Y'all love to play pinochle. Me and these guys that I said I love, them boys and brothers and fellow men, gentlemen, niggas, period. We play spades. Let me go run up on Green Eyes from the Bronx and say, yo, I'm coming to hang out with you at the card game. I want to run it live on the card game. Or say, yeah. Everybody from this block gonna know what kind of card game I got. They gonna come in. I got the sign lined up. I ripped the paper off. P-knuckle. They gonna look at me and say, this boot out body gone. Get up out of here. Even Hispanics play spades besides dominoes. Now, I'd have pulled the dominoes out, then it's copy yo, copy go. What's up? They rolling with that. You gonna wash them dishes. Green Eyes, when I come through, you gonna wash them dishes, Green Eyes. When I come through with my domino set, you gonna wash them dishes, because I'll copy yo, cop and go. I'm letting you know. Straight up and down. But anyway, but y'all two was running around with Bam with P-knuckle. Handprints. Playing P-knuckle. Who that? Who sent 5? Oh, Yasmin Yaga, man, I appreciate you, beloved, for sending that super chat and hanging out with the guards and us. You came in about 2-3 times, but you don't come in a lot. I really want to, you don't really come in a lot, but thank you, man. I appreciate you. P-knuckle. That's what you up against. P-knuckle. Everybody know we got solitaire. They'll probably jump around with that. They'll play. If I'd have came to Green Eyes and his people's in the Bronx, if I'd have came to Green Eyes and MS Doom and Ralph Munez, I'd have said, yo, I'm playing a card game. If I'd have brought 3 card Monty, they'd have had a good time with that. Even though it's a gamble and a risk, they'd have jumped on that. Then after a minute, they would have said, and if I'd have changed the curriculum and said, yo, we going to P-knuckle, they probably would have kicked me out and took all my money from 3 card Monty. But if I'd have played 3 card Monty and said, yo, after this, we got a spades after this, and you got to have money, everybody would have been hyped. No Hennessy with me. I'm tequila. I want everybody to wake up with no hangover. I'm bringing the tequila. I'm going to let Green Eyes make the what's the name of those? Pastelitos? What's the name of those? I'll let Green Eyes take care of the Spanish food. The habuchelas, rice and beans. I'll let Green Eyes take care of that. But I'm bringing a tequila. There go Ralph Munez. I'm bringing a tequila. So Ron B. Stinger and Hassan Campbell with this idea of running around at that card game in the hot kitchen and it was smelling like butt. We all know why those nightmares became real. Not only that, you went in the medicine cabinet playing around with pills. You forgot Ham Doom is bipolar for real. In a polo suit chilling. Came through with a different skill. I saw that. This beat was a different combat. They needed that. Large Professor said a nice thing on that 200 track. I'm trying to beat that. All I got to do is sit back, concentrate, and flow on the track. Mentally, we'll get it back. But I'm watching you. I'm watching you. What Ralph Munez said? Ralph, yeah. Vaseline nightmares and lollipops dipped in crushed Seroquel. You understand? He's up in deep thought patterns of Seroquels. Put something together. And we almost done in the hour and 10. We almost out. Hassan Campbell and Raw Beast thing. I told you I was coming to work. See, I told you I was coming to get you two guys. I told you. I told you. You didn't hear me. You thought it was a joke. It is a joke. Everything info. But to check it out, that card game in that kitchen was hot. Why did it smell like butt? We all know what that smell is. You can't tell us we didn't not go to our homeboy house and he did not know we was coming through because we caught a lick. We want to share with our man. He forgot to open the window because he didn't want the girl to make too much noise. They had people standing under this window. So I came unexpectedly. Y'all was doing it quickly. Your moms and aunt let me in the crib. I had the bag. I gave your moms a little something. I ran the room like, yo, my nigga, yo, I got this. Let's go get some stuff from the app to get some clothes. What's that smell? Yo, what you smell? Smell like butt. And I know you probably didn't wash up, but I know you probably washed up. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, ham hocks, LOL. Yes, yeah. Terrible. Excuse me. Terrible. Terrible. I told you I was going to work. I told you I came to work. You paid for this work. Just be prepared. Just be prepared. I like that you suspensely. I like how you want to know what's the next round of applause of work we going to do. I can't tell you. That's the psychosis. That's what makes me mad. I want to tell you what I'm going to do next. I can't tell you. All I know is that you got to have that subscribe button hit. You got to have that notification bell on. You got to become a member. You understand? So you can really be in case a day I might drop some things for the members to let them rock for about a day or two to give me some work in case I have to change. Just join the membership, the dollar menu. We got a different burger on the dollar menu. Different. What else is good out there? Oh, I love the way we put it in today. Thank you to my beloved Big Wawa. That's his name, Big Wawa. You know what I'm saying? Why he blessing me and not you. That's my man, Big Wawa. You know what I'm saying? That's his name. You know what I'm saying? How old am I? Older than the sun, moon, and stars. That's my man, Yara Man. Yara Man. Yaga, but I call him Wawa. Yaga Man. I'm older than the sun, moon, and stars. I'm an OG, but I'm young at heart. I like doing what I'm doing. It's fun. Nobody ain't hurt. No animals and women and children is trafficked and hurt. This here is good work. What you need to know, loved one, because everything is top shelf. Because if you snooze, you lose. Here's why we picking at them. With nigga naps twisted. Ribbon wraps gifted. Woo. On is like a RZA track. You slip, you get the tatch. Pity patch. Men and mice is on the sticky trap. Shout out to my man Yaga. Shout out to my beloved MS Doom. Shout out to my beloved Ralph Munez. And shout out to the whole team that came through. And big up to those that came through, like my man Mr. Sleep. That's his name with the 3 Z's. So yeah, everything healthy, man. I'm from Brooklyn, living in Queens. Come to find out, I was born in Queens Hospital. Check my birth certificate. But I was raised in Brooklyn. So now I'm from Brooklyn, reside in Queens, get the money. But I'm from Harlem. 3 good boroughs. So yeah, man, it was a healthy situation here. It was a healthy dialogue. It was healthy that you came through. We're going to come back through after we get back through. And this is how we're going to get back through. You're going to stay in tune. You're going to stay healthy until I get back.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Okay? And I love you. You're going to subscribe to my boy Green Eyes because he's doing work. Okay? Because everybody else is just what they are. But Green Eyes got a page out there making moves. Okay? And all my other moderators, they just out here being real what they are. We appreciate that. But Green Eyes got work out there. He's another YouTube guy that's getting big under the Ham Doom. And I'm getting big underneath him. Pause for the pauses. But anyway, everything healthy. We out here working. We're gonna be back in another time. Yeah, it's Ham Doom, Supervillain YouTube. Thank you for all that came through. You can't come in now. We gotta make a move. You can't come in now. We making a move. Big up to my replay game. This all was info. Everything info. You already know.